Let me talk to him.
Wrist. That my wrist.
I'm a cold, ride around town, got a with him. Getting real guala for show, living. Cooking up, let the stove sizzle. I'm a road runner. Tap in with a cool 100. Brand new Benz with the shoes on it. Money on dance, put the moves on it. Hit the move, real live with it. Real live. Don't die, don't die. Walk a mile with it. Go to with it.
Wrist.
Big league ball, hit him. Stack too tall, sell it. Never know for. What you do with it?
Wrist. That my wrist.
I need all you.
That my wrist.
It's getting hot in this. We cooking right now.
That my wrist.
Just watch me, yeah.
Wrist.
You see that right
That
now?
my wrist.
That's my wrist. I need you to focus.
That my wrist.
I need you to focus, baby.
That my wrist.
Phoenix, Arizona, the desert. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have DA, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Lonzo Ball is on his third NBA.
Great, thank you, David. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Lonzo Ball out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic, and it's Levine in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
There's the drive. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Booker's shot is good.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
DeRozan's shot is good. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Now, here's Caruso, following the shot by Chris Paul. Vucevic to the pass to DeRozan, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
It's amazing. He is one of the best I have ever seen at drawing contact and getting to the line. DeRozan just creates tons of and ones.
Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
That one drops for him.
The belief of Levine, willing to do that in a game, man.
Paul passes to Okogie. Dishes it to Ayton. Will it go? And Ayton throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
The wide open look for Durant. They grab their own miss. Here's Booker. Misses in close.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Levine gets the bucket.
Credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop, but total focus on his shot helped out.
Booker against Caruso. Shoots from the elbow. No good from Booker. Caruso against Booker. Pass the ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a set.
The Bulls, 13.
Here they come, fans. It's your 1-0.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Chicago. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Terrence Ross is out there with Torrey Craig. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Payne, and it's Lee in at the two-guard spot.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Biyombo trying to break free. No good from Lee. The Bulls leading by 9. Williams passes to Dosunmu. Lee with the steal. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
That's good from Beverly. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Lee against Levine. Lee passes to Craig. To the inside. Here's Payne. Banked in off the glass. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Inside. And finished off by Craig.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Durant's checked in for the Suns. Paul comes in for Payne. And a change for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Levine. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Beverly against Paul. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Biyombo. Okogie comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Devin Booker in for Terrence Ross. Passes it to Okogie. Now Ayton. 44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Great D that time from Vucevic. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Alex Caruso.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Okogie, the pass to Booker. Ayton with it. Paul outside. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Booker from the arc. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. And here is Caruso. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Caruso's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls. Here's Ayton. And so it's Chicago. 13 points up at the end of the period. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant.
28.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They have a 13-point lead. That's all for now.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Lonzo Ball.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Zach LaVine, all out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. And that one's good, Ayton.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question. If you create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates, he is just a great setup guy.
DeRozan against KD. Ball, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. It's deflected. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Paul kicks to Craig. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a half-court strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career. The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Biyombo is checked in for Phoenix. Here's DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by the Suns. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here. And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And it's the Suns with the ball. All finds Booker. Shoots over DeRozan.
The experience of DeRozan, a step ahead of the shooter.
Dosunmu, the pass to LaVine. And the Bulls with another miss. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. 11-point game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. He dishes it to Biyombo. To the middle. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Up and in from the low block. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. Durant is out there with DeAndre, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
I mean, I love the determination with ball. Always attacking. Does a great job of putting the defense on its heels.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. That one falls. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around. Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Drummond. He can't get that one, and Phoenix will come the other way. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Caruso. And Durant sends it back. Here's Okogie. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Okogie's got it back down to single digits for the Suns. Timeout called the Bulls. They're up by 9. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
Wasted no time on that one.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Durant kicks to Booker. Buries the long-range jumper.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And the Suns call time here. They're behind by 8. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Suns ball.
44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. One-on-one fast break. Makes it off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you have to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
2 points, that one goes.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And that one is hammered home.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Paul surveying the floor. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, what about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never wrapped.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying...